hoping we don't have the same issue we've been having for quite a while. Here's hoping. And if we do, then I'm cringe, I guess. I don't know. Let's get the chat open, the restream chat. Let's adjust some settings. How are we all doing today, everybody? Is everybody having a good time? A bad time? The possibilities are endless, really. Helloing. Hello. How is everyone doing today? What was I doing? Yeah, I was making sure the monetization was on properly because I turned everything off. Well, I turned everything off when I was streaming the finals because obviously we didn't want ads during the finals. So, how did everybody enjoy the Grand Champions Festival? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you feel ambivalent towards it? The top 750? That's fantastic. Good job. Let's see here. Let's get everything set up. This reminds me of something. What does it remind you of? Where is my monetization option? Because I like money. I gotta admit. Am I stupid? Your time right now is... Your parents kicked you out? Well, your parents decide what's going on, unfortunately. You know, rules is rules when you're younger. Am I dumb? Can I not do this from... You couldn't really pay attention? That's alright. That's what the VOD is for. Though I did have somebody tell me the VOD wasn't quite all there for day 2. I think it's because the stream was too long, which is unfortunate. I'm cooking, but you dropped a solar beam for Hurricane on Rain? That's not good. I'll be honest with you. That grass coverage is really important. Like, it's very... it is tempting. I do agree that it's tempting to go for the stab moves like that, but... Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's get this fixed. I gotta actually sign up for this tournament that I'm playing in. How about you tell me what's wrong, buddy, instead of flipping out in the chat? I fixed it as I typed it. All right, so it's good now. We'll do a nudge lower. A drop. The drywall series. Scraw. It's my name, that's true. Sure, reset the password. Let's get our team set up. Why don't I start? I'm setting up. The tournament starts at 6:30. I'm registering for the event we're going to be playing in. Looking into more. I highly doubt that's actually it's definitely a fun concept. I highly doubt it's actually optimal. Hi, Snorlax Pikachu. You were on stream quite a bit, so I will say thank you for playing. If you're curious about prizing, emails will be out very soon. Can register for this tournament? I believe so. I do not think there is any kind of limit to who can appear. We just... Our internet's pretty stable. Looks like this router was nice and clean. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to play in it, I guess we'll just throw it in the chat here. There you go. How do you register? I sent the link. I'm not gonna walk through how to use Limitless right now. I love that this weekend. All right, so I think we're all registered up. Burgers or wings? Great question. Neither very often these days. Just kind of heavy. A good burger's still really good. Gotta love me a good burger. Wings? I have wings so infrequently these days. Alright, let's give this a shot. We will see how it goes. I played one game with this team, and I just, messed up trying to play it. So let's see if we can't do a little warm-up before we get into the tour. Zard with Floette. Do I want Rain? Might be something like this. Let's give it a shot. Alright, so the tournament starts in 20 minutes. We're just going to be playing some of this team. I'd asked Alex if he wanted to share the code. He said he's not sure, because, obviously Worlds is very soon. But he was saying just, take Mishi's team and make the Venusaur Sash instead of Mega. And you're probably good enough. So that's what we're going to do today. Is it Arcel's team? Yeah, it is. That is Arcel's team. You're absolutely right. So their Zard is almost definitely faster than mine. So what do we want to talk about while we're getting this all done? Waiting for the event to get started here. Let's pull up Do you guys like Slay the Spire? I feel like it might be a fun thing to do between rounds. I'm trying to beat Ascension 10 Slay the Spire still. Hot dog a sandwich. Sonia Sotomayor, Supreme Court Justice, says no, so I guess not. All the moderator tools pulled up. I started posting on Instagram today. Something I was told by a person I trust might be a good idea, so I'm giving it a shot. So if you guys watch the gram, give it a shot. Wait. Oh, I'm the smartest man on planet Earth. I did just do that, didn't I? I'm so smart. Look away, everybody. I was like, yes, I will mega for higher special attack. Then click the weather ball. It's like, Is ramen soup? That is a... Is ramen soup is like... I don't like to say there are stupid questions. But that's a stupid question. Like, come on. Come on. Is ramen soup? No, I'm just dumb. Ramen is a noodle soup. I'm not doing this with you guys. Like, this isn't a debate. Is ramen soup is not a particularly hard question. This is Ivor's theme. I've been flipping around through the themes for the what are they called? The ZA trainers. Can you guys tell I'm exhausted? Sometimes people will like comment on my appearance when I write shorts, and I'll be like, wow, this person, they got nothing better to do. Why are they being so mean to me? But this time, I looked at that video and I was like, wow, I look like I'm dead. Like I look like I am a like somebody reanimated a corpse to tell you about Mega Blingus. Hi, Geostellar. Oh, Geostellar. Star Force. That's good stuff. It's got double flinched. Is that what just happened? I looked away for like 2 seconds. Yeah, I got double flinched. Heck. Dang. This is hard now. I think maybe 4. Like, I think the most I slept was like 4 hours on... I thought like maybe 4 hours on Friday, and that was it. Hi, X-Geek. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's the first time I've posted on like the Instagram stuff in months. Months might be an understatement, honestly. Will I do more tournaments in the future? Short answer, maybe. Long answer, it'll be a little while. It'll be a little bit. It was so much work. For mobile-only players? No. I mean, like, there's plenty... I mean, are you talking about a tournament only for mobile players? Then no. Are you talking about if mobile players can play in tournament... If people that only play on mobile can play in tournaments? I don't think any grassroots are telling mobile players no. And I don't see why they would. Frankly. Because this is, Arsal's team, this Venu doesn't have a grass move. This is not a, like... If you need help with that, you should join the Discord server of the tournament that you're playing in. It's not, like, this Twitch chat isn't really the place to be asking that stuff. TBH. Speaking of, I don't think I was in there. Looks like we're, like, sleep powdering our way back in despite playing exceptionally badly. Little streamer luck for us. So I'm actually gonna do this. So that I can get my Basket Legion outside of Sun in the end game, and if I can remove this Garchomp, that should be good enough. Ah, dang. U-turn? Nice. Do I have a favorite team from the tournament? I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. I do really enjoy I really like weather teams, especially like Pelipper. I really like Pelipper Rain. So the fact that that team did well is exciting for me. But in all realisticness, I would say none of the teams like super like. There were a lot of teams that were like very conceptually interesting to me as a play. Oh, I just came to Pelipper Professor. That were like particularly interesting to me as like a player who cares about like optimization, things like that. But there were very few that made me be like, whoa, this is sick. Yeah, so like Mega Gardee's cool. It used a lot of the same pieces all the like semi-successful Mega Gardevoir teams have used. Like they basically all use Mousehold. Basically all use like the Mousehold stuff. Like Mousehold Talonflame is a very common core for them. Akambla, I saw your message. I'm not gonna check out your app right now. Do not spam the chat with it anymore. We are not doing that. I don't know how to play against this team. Yeah, it's an interesting team. I do think it's an interesting team. Do we just do, like, regular old rain stuff? This might be bad. But, like, this is something I would do in other games, in other rain teams. Like, I don't think it's probably not bad necessarily. Like, I don't really see why I would want Zard. Oh, KC VGC, thank you so very much for the raid. I did not even see that. I'm so bad about this stuff. Can we get a welcome to all the raiders we just got? Thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. So we're just reflecting and throwing a old Dragon Pulse out here. Life Orbs, you're gonna go for the last respect stuff, for the last resort stuff. Hey, Scrowd, do you have any suggestions for dialing a team in as far as locking any and whatnot? It is interesting, is what I would say. It's hard to say for sure. Pay attention to the metagame. Don't, like, lock your team too early. Finding a community of people that are, like, of a similar, like, skill level to you at the time is really good, right? Because, like, you can get coaching if you're, like, really worried about a team and it really matters and you're just like, I need, like, a second set of eyes on this, like, I know is better at the game than me. But for just, like, you know, growing your skills, things like that, I think the best thing you can do is try to join a community, either, like, through something like the RPGC Discord server or, like, my server, if you'd like. And just sort of finding folks who want to learn and grow with you, and kind of go from there. I mean, that's what I did to get better at the game. I do also have plenty of folks that are much better at the game that will help me out quite a lot in a very short time. As you saw a lot of them on the mic this week. But I would say that is the best way to go forward. Yes, I do read both chats. I'm a bad streamer if I don't know how to do, like, get, like, the dual chat, like the double chat plugin set up or whatever. Yeah, it's a very interesting team. It does a lot of stuff that I like as well. It's new to the other teams. You don't have protocol, do you? You don't. So I can start leaving e-shots in there and I don't have my screen to set up and keep, like, my super. This is Hammer Arm? You like understanding what's going on, but you want to be a little more casual because this isn't your main game. I get that. I'm very bad at doing things like casually to semi-casually. It's a tricky balance. Looks like we have one of our top 16 members in the Twitch chat, Chelsea fan. Congratulations on the finish. I don't remember it being as bad as you are saying. It was your match, so maybe it's a perception thing. I had a friend recently ask if I like knew who Chelsea fan was because they were so interested in the team. I really do appreciate everybody who played in our tournament. And they're not like we aren't done with the GCF. We're not. It's not over. What's the next one gonna be? Don't ask me. Don't ask me when the next one's gonna be. Because I don't know yet. And probably not for a while, because I'm exhausted. But there will be more. You play a lot of Modern Magic? That's what I used to play. I used to play a lot of Modern Magic. It's a very big Modern guy. I put the Z8 teams behind a paywall. They're so peak because they're peak. That is you have articulated why, unfortunately. To us, Pokemon is a game about like friendship and the Pokemon and hooray, but it is a business at the end of the day, right? Hi, you Dan. I am having a good day. Remember your name. You're top cutting the next one. I will remember. And if you don't top cut it, I'll make fun of you. No, I will not. Stop. Remember. I hope you get to play the next one. Is Mimikyu good in BGC? Yeah. No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not like a staple, but there are several players who have been using it pretty consistently throughout Champions and doing pretty well. Like, for example, Joseph Ugarte had it on both his teams in both GCFs, and he didn't top cut either of them, but he made a really deep run in both events, if I recall correctly. No, he did. He did. I think he at least day 2'd both. And he top 32'd the first one. I think he X3'd this one. I don't recall exactly. We're getting the hang of this. By which I mean, it's a strong team. And we lucked our way through with Sleep Powder Spam in the last game we played. 5-3 with an off-meta mega. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to feel like you are ahead of the curve with a unique Pokemon. This page. I lost it again. Do I think a new Pokemon will take a spot in MC? I hope so. That being said, can't possibly know. Because I don't know, you know, what Pokemon will be in the format, right? I can't... So any thoughts on Raichu Y? I think Raichu Y is a very strong Mon. Like, there are like a category of Pokemon that have like powerful effects, but don't line up super well or have some kind of fatal flaw. And I think Raichu Y is kind of in that category. I think if somebody could build a team that allowed to enable, I just gotta keep losing my head today. People are like starting to figure out how to enable Charizard Y, or Raichu Y, and I think once we get there, it'll be pretty good. I would be surprised if like by Worlds was a pretty solid Raichu Y team. I've heard people saying they think it's really good into this team, and like I could see it maybe being really good into this team, but I'm not positive. Because like Earth Power Pinu is not a Pokemon Charizard Y wants to, or Raichu Y, oh my god, wants to fight. So we'll see if that actually pans out that way. Gorgeist the Sociable. This guy day 2'd my tournament. Hey, Javalug, isn't that funny? Look at him go. He's a table. I guess I don't have a fortress. Type overlap is good for team building? The answer is, it depends. It depends on the context. Sometimes it's fine, yeah. Other times it's a little dicey. Your Uncle John VGC told you? That's crazy. My Uncle John Gorgeist told me that they're going to release an item called the Scrawite, and it lets me Mega Evolve during battle. Just me. Looks like the round's up. You're fighting Swampert Raichu Rain. Speak of the devil. I'm rich? That would be nice. What? I think my opponent is surprised. My opponent's very excited. Uncle Nintendo said no more Assault Vest? If no more Assault Vest, then we'd be in a situation... We probably wouldn't have had to take U-turn away from Incin. It's gonna be on the stream. All right, looks like we're gonna be on their stream as well, and they're gonna be like, "What is this guy doing?" Alrighty, let's get into it. Good luck, have fun, opponent. Let's see. Oh, it's Modest Raichu Y. That is not something I expected. So let's think here. We got Jolly Swampert with no spread move, Grass Knot Raichu Y, no Fake Out, Sash Timid Pelly, Calm Arch, Cassib Goldie. I think it's a Grimmsnarl Arch Angle. It's like they're going to want their rain, I think. So I'm going to do something a little aggressive. And by aggressive, I mean bad. You're the guy in the stream? Well, then don't be in here while we're playing. Good luck, have fun. Whoa. Huh. Oh, because they want a lightning rod. Sure, sure. All right. Close High Horse. Yeah. Okay. Are they gonna Volt Switch again? Probably. How stupid am I? I'm kind of stupid. I'm like a little stupid. Ouch! Pelipper comes in and I go, hooray! It doesn't, and I go, wow, stupid of me. Okay, sure. That's fine. Eat that. Not the greatest, not the best, so eat is a strong word. We take the attack. We don't literally die to the attack. Parting shot. No switches. So I think it's pretty unlikely. Yeah, Basket's probably safe here. Yeah, we probably go down to this. Well, they're calm. We're behind a light screen, so we might be okay here. A little bit of damage, nothing crazy. Little dab will do you. Good job, Arch. So the only way for them to get what they want... Well, their words with my mouth. Is that a crit? Oh no, they're Sash, right. They're just relatively weak. They're gonna E-shot that slot, so I don't want to bring in something that isn't... I don't want to like sack Zard there. And there is Protect on this Pelly. Gripsnarl takes that pretty well. How do I want to handle this? It's probably something like this. Really surprised at the pivot out there. So I just need to, like, get weather control to win this game. Big damage. Due to the team, what we say the core lead is, I have no idea. This is my first best of 3 with this team. Hi, Dan. Pop-Tart is not a sandwich, it is a ravioli. Zardvino is cool, I agree. Well, no, I don't. I don't know why I said that. Zardvino was like the bane of my existence when I was a new VGC player. Hurt. So what Underhill has been telling people to do is to go on take the replica code from Michael Kelch, and use that, and then like to swap the Mega Venu for a max modest sashed Venu, and that's exactly what I did. I'll post a code probably. I can like make this a replica code for you guys just for ease of use, but I'm sure somebody else already did. And now, parting shot off the Pelipper. Go to Basque should be game over. Grim was good. I think I positioned it pretty poorly otherwise, but I did like the Grim. It's not good. Do I scrub my legs? Yes. -1 reflected in the sun should be less than half. Oh my god. Big Swampert. Oh, okay. Meatloaf. True. Meatloaf. Valid Rain piece might honestly be an understatement. This is the most like coherent Rain has felt. Ouch. Alright, that should be game 1. Yep. Alright, game numero 2. So I didn't play that super well, honestly. I kind of got bailed out because the matchup's good. Wait, why are there 4 people in here? Alright, what happens if I play a little more aggressive? What makes Zard so good with Rain? It is less that it is has too much active synergy with Rain, and more that one of the problems with Rain teams and with most teams is that there are very few ways to have a Pokemon that resists both Fairy and Fire. So this sort of gives you a way to do that. Why did I bring Caledon here? Yeah, that's fine. What could go wrong? Is Meatloaf a burger or a steak? Neither. It's Meatloaf. Same lead. I'm also by no means an expert on this team. I'm picking this up because I was like, wow, it won my tournament. That's cool. I'll play it. Who's my favorite top player? like actively grinding top player, probably Chep Across or Justin Karras. Or Joshua Lorcy. Wow, are those people that all cast your Hermit? Yes, because they're my friends. Not playing as much recently, but I really, really enjoy the way Santino Tracunio plays, the 25th Players Cup champion. Also my friend, so well, maybe there's a little bias going on. But can you blame me? You can, I guess, which, my bad. Oh. This live? It's not live. I pre-recorded this because I expected that question. Can you go full Mega Team? You're allowed to. It's not gonna go well for you. You're asking me to do it? I'm not gonna do it. I can barely play this game with good teams. So here, like, ooh, interesting. What? What am I missing? Paper tech. They don't have Focus Blast. Seriously, I mean, he's still when Aaron competes, he does take it very seriously. It is very hard to do, all this stuff all at once. I should have Sludge Bombed. This was like kind of an obvious thing to occur. Yeah, this is just a plain old Swampert lying around. I agree that Mega Raichu. Oh, now it's Mega. I can E-Shot. Interesting. So I can go like Sledge Bomb E-Shot here. If I could rematch a top player, who would I pick? I don't know. It's been a lot of, I enjoy fighting basically any good player. And there's nobody to have like a grudge against or anything that I'm like, oh, I have to defeat them in the battle. So, I don't know. Honestly. Win another tournament soon? Soon? No. Yeah, are the Grand Champion Festivals over? Nah, no. I can't just like be like, all right, no more forever. With how successful they've been. Pelly out. Big Pert in. Or a small Pert, actually, excuse me. There's a lot. You're jolly, so you're still going to be outspeeding my Arch, but not my Venu? I have no idea how fast Swampert is. So much. That'd be a crit. Yeah. Yeah, now they're e-shotting, getting their boosts up. I don't have the screen up this time. It's gonna be a little scarier. This is the Drywall series. They do these every now and then. We're in round 1, game 2. The game does have size differences, yes. Are they? And the title, the former alpha, does exist. Like my Charizard is the teeny. He's teeny tiny. This should be over. Yeah, that sleep powder hitting is pretty huge. Over is a stronger one when it's literally 4-4, but Golden Go or Mega Metagross for a rain team? The answer is, in fact, Mega Charizard Y. That is the answer, hilariously enough. Is a burrito a sandwich? No, because the tortilla is one consistent thing. It's not like two pieces of something. Because I think for it to be a sandwich, there needs to be two separate items involved. Yeah, nothing wrong with taking a break if you're not happy with the way your results are going. I'll take the two-turn, hey. No, I'm on Twitch as well. I use one of those programs that I don't really understand how they work, but they do. What, a quesadilla then? I don't know enough about the construction of a quesadilla. Is burger healthy? No. Well, you can make a healthy burger. But is the typical, like, cheeseburger healthy? No. Red meat's very fatty, got the cheese, a lot of bread. Literally, oh, does it have vegetables on it? Sure, yeah. But, like, it's not how eating works. You don't, you know, slap some lettuce on a, What about a taco? Taco's a taco. Oh, I'm chilling. Yeah, from here we can kind of... Well, we gotta preserve the Venu. We don't mind if Arch goes down, but we don't want Venu to go down, because if we let Venu go down, then we gotta... problems. Yeah, whoa, crit! Or just strong, because you're modest? Yeah, just strong because you're modest. Plus Tailwind? No, Hurricane. Okay, if that was Tailwind, this game might be tricky. Because it wasn't, Basque can come in here and we can go Last Respect, Sludge Bomb, and that should be good enough. Because the Pelipper's pretty hurt? Yeah. I mean, guys, I have lost a lot of weight lately, but I still am not someone who should be taking self-advice from. That ain't me. Awesome. All right. Good counter against the Rain Sun team? I don't know. I thought the Toxapex team would be good against them because they can use Infestation to mess with the weather pivoting. Chicken thighs, chicken breast. I'm much better at cooking chicken breast, but like if someone else is making it, I've had some good chicken thighs. Good chicken thighs. Am I stupid? I really like Litten. It's really my favorite starter. I like Poplio a lot. Wait, who's that? You guy's name was just AirPod. That's crazy. I like that a lot. That's hilarious. Anybody I recognize in here? I don't think so. Nope. I'm big on. See, I like the thin pounded chicken breast because you can just like season it and like pop on like a pan with olive oil for like not even like 2 minutes on each side, and it's ready if you cook it, if you like pound it thin enough, and it tastes good because salt and garlic and pepper taste good. Just a nice, very quick protein for dinner. I should use a slow cooker more though. The problem, Dr. Schultz, is you aren't allowed to do that in VGC because they are the same species. Species clause. Really silly thing. Some funky looking teams in here. And this guy's got Venu, Glamora plus Toxapex. That's hilarious. That's so much poison. So much poison. That is really funny. Did your goat win? I don't know. If it's me, it shouldn't be, then yes. If it's somebody a bit more reasonable, then I don't know. All right, so let's get into another game. Oh, I have 67 viewers on. No, someone else joined. It's GG's, Ducky. It was a fun match. Well, I mean, spinning sleep powder is never free, right? Spinning sleep powder is coin flipping. Ooh, so how does this team approach this matchup? Venu's not bad because they only have the redirector that it stops. Right? Maybe it's like you do this into the front line. With like this in the back? Is that crazy? It might be crazy. I'm not sure. Let's go to shot. Let's see what happens. True. I just send here, right? Sneasel is like a much more reasonable Pokemon these days. Than it was in Red Gage, I think. And now that I've said that, they're gonna Dire Claw Sleep Me turn 1. Because right now I'm live. That's a bad idea. Don't do that in game. Do I play any console or games other than Pokemon? You asked James. But he barely plays any other games. Every now and then. Not too I'm not a shooter guy. I like Deltarune a lot. So whenever a new chapter of that comes out, I play it. I like Slay the Spire a lot. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire 2. Just trying to, like, finish beating all the Ascensions. But I don't normally play a lot of video games. Like, once I get through the Slay the Spire 2, like, what I'm trying to do in the game, which is, like, beat everything on A10 at least once, I probably won't play it again until, like, more content comes out. But normally, no, I don't play too many video games. Alright, finally that's a Sleep Powder. Rock Tomb. Uh-oh. Minecraft when I was a kid. How bad is this? It's not that bad. I think about Pokemon Waves. I don't think about it yet because the game's not out yet, and I will ban people if they talk about leaks. Just a quick heads up if the conversation is starting to move that way. That turn went bad. Probably Sinistra. Maybe Incin. Incin's gonna be pretty annoying, actually. At least play Black Ops, Black Ops 2? Not really. Yeah, I'm not messing around with the league stuff. The bot literally will, like, bop you for it. This is an awkward position. Yeah, we do. We have the. I know people might think that's a little draconian, but it's just. And I really don't want to get spoiled, so we take precautions. I lose to this Gambit, I think. If they protect their Floette and I get the 2-turn sleep, we might be okay. When I went for the Wave Crash, I think it was strictly right to click Hurricane there, because Wave Crash in the rain is doing so much damage. Like, that plus Hurricane would have been good enough, and then we would have been in a pretty good position here, actually. So I think that is like a... We aren't making jokes about win a wave rumors. Like, this is not something I take lightly. Let's not do that. I guess my out nows here is like if they like Gleam instead of Moonblast for some reason, and like if they get bopped by a really bulky Pelly. Slow, I will say it one more time. I do not want to discuss spoilers or leaks or hypotheticals about them at all, period, end of discussion. Okay, they got me. If we go for Hurricane, we might be in an okay spot there. Still a sleep turn roll. I'm gonna try to approach that matchup. How much do you guys hate, like, non-Pokemon? Because I would not be opposed to playing Slay the Spire while Between rounds here. So just grinding ladder. You know, I should set up the bots that do stuff like that. Smurf. But I just haven't. Because I don't stream very often. But I should actually get some more commands set up. Here is the OTS, though. If you are curious. Let me pull it up. Could you make Charizard X work? Yeah, he's a fine setup, Mon. He's not my favorite. He's definitely not the best. Okay, Smurf, so what you're going to do is this. The spreads I have aren't anything special. I asked Underhill about the team, and what he told me to do is to just take the MDB version of it, and just swap out the Mega Venu for, like, Max Sash. Max Sash, Venu, and just call it a day. So that's what I would recommend, Smurf. So Mikhail Best, he is MDB. He made it. That's the guy I'm talking about. Or I can just let's make her up like a code literally right now. While we're at it, why not? There's some hidden meta para-flinch teams. I hope you're wrong. That doesn't sound very fun. Mustache, thank you. Are any of these not for content? Here you go, guys. Here's the rental code. It's the rental code if you want to play the team. Because I know folks might want that. Give everybody a chance to take that down. That's Paldean Golden Go. There's only one type of Golden Go. For me, like, it's not my favorite shiny in a vacuum or anything, but I really, really like my shiny Pelipper that I'm using on this team, because that Pelipper is from the only worlds I've played in so far. A little slow. Sometimes life stops you from playing, and that's alright. Congratulations on your new house. Angeline. For the Mega Kanky. The Mega Kangaskhan team was going to be part of a video very soon. So you'll see it soon. But I don't think it's very good. I think it's I think Archer Grim in general is not very good. Where's America come from? It's from, I think it's one of the old contest ribbons. I don't recall exactly which one. What the hell is this? I mean, I guess this seems fine. It's not that they're slacking. They're just not going to do it. Alright. Heat Wave Reflect. I don't think people hate black and white. If the rock one got beat up, it'd be really funny. Mega Chestnut is coming for me. Are the pairings up? Am I being threatened? Is it like actually coming? Like, do I need to leave where I am? Yeah, I have it up to date here. Thank you guys. I appreciate the heads up. Typical. Typical. Goodbye, Charizard. Yeah, our round's up. You mean rock move Sneaslers? Because there's so many people playing Charizard. Raichu Y, Staraptor, Wims, Chomp, Incin, Scarf, Jolly Bask. Raichu White Y, Staraptor, Wims, Chomp, Instant Bask. Am I gonna try and get it eventually? When I would like to. It's so much work. I like it. It's interesting. It's obviously very strong. I don't really know its game plans, and I'm just kind of clicking buttons. They don't have charm, so they're like a very normal team. Neutralizing gastric algae would have been interesting. That's honestly kind of true. That's kind of real. Double Intim's hilarious. They're gonna like parting shot off their own Raptor here, aren't they? Actually, make a Malamar some love. I don't really want to. Interesting. I kind of get what they're going for here. I think they're going to parting shot off their own Star Raptor, go into Whimsicott. That's what I'm expecting here. Basically a neutral E-shot. That's true, Aaron. I'll show Mega Malamar love when it shows me where its stats are hiding. He's holding out on me. Jumpy. Crit? Life Orb, probably, yeah. Eat 1 CC unless I'm stupid. I have terrible news, everybody. I'm stupid. Why did I think I lived that? Oh, the Star Raptor's adamant. Oh, how hard it is to not be able to read. Their last piece. Oh, they have a Scarf Mask. Oh. Oh, Jacob. Oh, what have you done? Just don't flinch, my Zard. My Wither Ball. Sail true. From me to you. Thank you. But literally any Pokemon beats me here. Unless for some reason their back Pokemon is... like Mega Flingus. It's like need to hope they screw up somehow. But no, this is going on with game 2. Why did I bring Venu? Why didn't I bring Venu? I guess the Star Raptor is a little scary. GG, random. Here, game 2. Game numero dos. Yeah, you can make your Zard live Rock Slide, or have a good roll to live Rock Slide. It's relatively common. Sicko spread? Yeah, that's me. The sicko. Alright. Basket Legion Admirer, game 2. Game number 2. Raichu wins. Okay, alright. Of all the things that you could have done, this is a scary one. Sweet. I don't want poison. Why do I say things? Why do I talk with my mouth? Really did not want that. That one to cut off the field that quickly. This Raichu doesn't have a great way to hit me. So, like a nice, modest Earth Power here. They're gonna Zap Cannon, Rock Slide, if I had to guess. Like sacking Pellies, whatever. Just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Ooh. What were you expecting to come in, the Arch? Don't flinch. Nice. You do eat it. Okay. Alright, so what do I do here? How many Tailwind turns are left? 2? So I think that the idea here is to Tailwind plus Protect, let Pelipper go down. Bring in my Bask next turn. Zap Cannon, interesting. So you're just gonna go for a big Rock Slide here then. Oh, whoa! They let me get away with it. So now I can, like... Pelipper. Big Dragon Claw. Should eat it? Nope. But your Talon's over. Mine isn't. Here comes my Bask. And now I think the worst possible scenario at this point is this game somehow turns into a speed tie. Like, just in case if for some reason this way the Basket Legion they have isn't safe no matter what slot they switch in. This one, yeah, but there'll be plenty of other events. Wait. Is their tailwind not over? Am I stupid? Ooh, I think I just threw. I think I might have just done a little throwing. No, my tailwind is one turn left. So their last piece is, yeah, their own Basque. Which is why... No, Instin's not considered washed. Instin... No, Instin's not washed. Goodbye, Basket Legion. Goodbye. Good game. Game tree. I think this is my best lead. Yeah, because I really don't like Arch in this matchup. The Raichu is Raichuing. Right. It is really cute. Even if he's cringe. Because he's hard baby. Why didn't like Arch in this particular scenario? I'll go through it once the game's actually over. I'm just breaking my sash, huh? Oh well, now if I get the Sludge Bomb poison, I just win. I think, honestly. But this time I won't get. It's the way of the wild. see what happens here. Yep, big zap cannon. Big sleep powder. Just a miss. Thank you. I don't really see a reason to Mega yet. I'm just going to go for a Earth Power Heat Wave here. Huh. Sin is Citrus Berry. Ooh, I get this finesse drop? That's big. That's awesome. Actually, that's good. Now I can go like Earth Power Weather Ball. I should be doubling the whims to play around the fake out, because now if they fake out Zard, I'm in trouble. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's an interesting team. Is he sacking Raichu here? Just don't miss Zard on the wings. Good job, Zard. And this Raichu is asleep for the turn no matter what, because they switched out the turn they slept. I haven't commented because I don't know basketball. I say that like I don't know who the people you were talking about are, which is obviously not true. There might have been a better way to play this. I think I've forced this into a speed tie situation, which is not what I wanted it to be. Because now the instant's going to come in. Well, we'll figure it out. So going into the Zard is a little obvious here. Oh, just kidding. Wake up the... Really? Huh. I'm at -1, aren't I? Yeah. It's the best version of Rain? I think so, honestly. This is the Drywall series. Good job, Charizard. No, but with Scarf 4 and 10, but we are... Well, Gamer Tank, they do this tournament literally every week. It's not fraudulent behavior. It's a jolly, non-boosting Bask, and I'm bulked to hell. Thank you. Thank you. No. Who text? All right. Yo, Joe? I'm not Joe. I am not Mr. Joe 9. And we are going crazy with the... I'm quite happy with the views we have right now. Oh, we have a new member! Who joined as a member? It didn't tell me. Whoever did that, thank you so much. Who became a member? Oh, so from Sun Kyogre to Simply Kyogre, you're kind of spitting. Thank you very much for the jewels. I will not say easy. GG, but not GG easy for my opponent. It was good. We had a close game. Xenor. Oh, we got Xenor. Oh, well, Cups win. Thank you very much. This looks familiar. What was Underhill doing in this matchup? In the mirror. I think it was this. Like it is. Yeah, no, 4,000 player tournament will do that. Hi, PK. I'm winning in my tour. I'm having mixed results on ladder. Thank you very much, Random. GG's. Those were fun games. I agree. I think I'm supposed to just, like, keep chucking the spirit plate breaks. Wait, was my team sheet wrong? Did I cheat? No, we're good. Mask Legion. How much better do I think they'd be? Not that much better, because you really do want the, You really do want the... whatchamacallit? Did I say reflect? I forget. Yeah, game 2 was weird. I really did not want to poison your Whimsicott there. Ooh, I didn't bring my Pelipper. Whoopsie. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think they did, BK. I don't know if they did. Rain Mirror be like no rain. It's true. Rain Mirror do be like no rain. Yeah, I'm not convinced on the whole don't bring it in the mirror thing for Pelly. I made a mistake. I made a whoopsie. Moment of truth. Well, these teams aren't playing these Sash Pellys. There he is, Flipper. form of salad, fruit salad, or potato salad? Your hypothetical implies that the correct way to that like salad like means how it's used most commonly. I don't know if that's true. I think we win from here, though. Realistically. Yeah, you're very. They were a lot of fun runs. Good luck in the rest. Hope the top cut. Probably won't see you there, so even if I make it, it's gonna be past my bedtime. She played this exact game over the weekend and squeaked my first ever day 2 and landed 245th. That's awesome. I'm really glad that people are enjoying. That's right, Aaron. We were definition hunting earlier. So now the $1,000,000 question is this the Life Orb Basque with Protect, or is it the Underhill version? I don't dislike bringing Pelipper in the mirror. What I do think is that you are kind of obligated to bring what's his face? Alright, are you the Life Orb variant? You sure aren't. Get him, Charizard. Use Charizard Blast. What is this? This is Pokemon! Hello! Zap. And now I can Mega and start clicking Weather Ball plus Crit Matter to crit. So you would have the +2 Electro Shot, actually. A lot. Big chunky chunk. It's a 50-50. It's like less awesome as it's like mind gamey. But it does favor me, that's for sure. Yeah. Two Raichu Wise is nuts. Let's do a little recruit ranching going. Let's do a little recruit ranching. I got a shiny Como out of the recruit ranch the other day. That was cool. Ooh, give me a cool ball Toxapex. Quick ball Slurpuff. Is that a Lurball Fortress? I think I literally have a Quick Ball Slurpuff already. A judge made an official ruling. I don't care. What jurisdiction was it in, huh? I thought I had. Alright, whatever. Shouldn't I wait 6 minutes for a reset? If I was, like, starved for victory points, sure, but I am not. In fact, I'm gonna do it again. Out of spite. Big Pert. Look at his dandy form. He's so proper and prim. Do you know what Eevee's been using Mega Arrow? It depends on if you want to run Ice Fang or not. If you're going to Ice Fang, it's for a good chunk of offense. If you want to run, and if you're not running like Ice Fang stuff, I would recommend just like max HP, max speed. Hey Scrum, I just wanted to thank you and everyone who worked on the GC4 last weekend. As someone who lives in the Northeast, was listening to it regional this year, and that's a great experience. Thank you very much. I'm really, really happy how much everyone seems to have enjoyed the event. This team looks like a goddamn nightmare. And thank you very much for everyone who's followed, by the way, on Twitch and YouTube. Heat wave. I think I can't win. Oh, well, let's calm down. Let's slow down there. I don't think I don't think the matchup looks great. Well, that didn't help. Oh, it's slow. Okay, we are in this. We are in this game. I like to wait for 30 seconds. I'm pretty bulky. Not that bulky. What's up? Yeah, thank you for notifying. I'm getting consistent with my opponent while finishing this game up. I think we're fine. Like, genuinely. A Mecha King caught on Earth a little while ago. Yeah, that worked out. Whoever said I couldn't win owes me $10. Alright, waiting for our opponent to check in. Silver Wolf. They're playing the... Yeah, I'm waiting for my opponent. I'm waiting for my opponent to check in. I am aware the run's up, but thank you. We are waiting for them. They are playing Blastoise Delphox stuff. No, they nerfed the way the ability Parental Bond works. Waiting for my opponent to show up. Ooh, title again. Or a mark again. A Polytoad would be cool. Is this Rose Raid in a Love Ball? Yeah, it is. That's kind of cool. Woo! Heavy Ball Drampa, that's kind of hard. That goes kind of hard. Sunrain and Sunape is definitely the best teams when you move closer to Worlds. I think the lesson... Oh, my phone checked in. I don't want to talk about, like, toilet stuff. That's disgusting. The thing about the format, right, is, like, I think the thing we need to learn is, like, 2 teams that did not exist a week ago were the entirety of the top 4 of my event, right? So if Worlds was, you know, next week, like, oh yeah, these are the teams to beat. But there's still a lot of time between now and then. Yeah, so I'm setting up with my round 3 opponent. But for now, we're just sitting. Alrighty, who are we going to go? Ah, boiled. Let's try this Venusaur. Hello. Is pineapple an accessible pizza topping? Not on my pizza. But people can like what they like. We're waiting. Alrighty. I think it's a Svenuzard. Yeah, I don't order those pizzas. And also, who doesn't matter what Italians think about pizza, matters what people from New York think about pizza. New York, hey. And I think, pineapple pizza is yucky. The answer is neither. I would die either way. Next question. 100 is a lot. Because, like, do you think you could fight 100 cats? Probably not. Probably not. Break their own legs? Well, no, not if they're that small. The problem is, like, the way they're built. That's kind of how I feel, too. I think 3 really coordinated cats could beat me in a fight. He gets it. You gotta keep an eye out. You from New York? I am. I am from New York. Tiny hooves. That's a good point. Cats or dogs rule the world? No, because I like ruling the world. I like being part of the species that gets to do things. Gasp. Dogs. Okay, I consider Heat Wave there. That's fine. Yeah, that's pretty funny tech. I would agree. Dunk shoot. Do I ever think we'll get a Northeast Regional again? God, I hope so. The Merciless, that'd be cute. I don't think it still wouldn't be that good, but it would be cute. something in here. Sydney? Berry? No, it's Cassie. That's fine. Heat wave. Pushing for the burn? This is Ivor's theme. It's like a relatively safe double switch. Always a touch annoying. Eat these. Don't burn me. A little last respects. Just a touch damage. More than I thought it would do. But a weather ball. Hurricane. A little last respects. We could teleport bread. We could. I don't know what you guys are talking about in there, but yeah, no, we could teleport bread. It's true. I'm adaptability scarf. Nice. Do I even go down to this? Probably. Yeah, and now we get to go... Big Venusaur. Sludge Bomb Weather Ball. Getting to use both weathers there was kind of neat. Up. Nice. Good game. Game one. How long did it take me to plan the GCF Encore? GCF took a year. I made a whole video about it. It's up there somewhere. The Encore wasn't nearly as bad, just because obviously we had a framework developed. That was a fun match. Yeah, it was good. Make the best house pet? I like cats, so like Litten or something. Well, does it evolve? That changes my answer. I don't want to have to like deal with an Incineroar in my house. That's the man. I'm really glad how much everyone enjoyed it. I was really worried about like the momentum of VGC if something didn't change regarding this dead period before Worlds. The off season's not a bad thing, but the way it lined up with the mobile launch was really bad. So I was like, I don't want this to just like putter out. I took MDB's version of this team. And just kind of went from there. There's probably a Gambit in the back. Yeah, they brought their Gambit. This time I'm in trouble. Incin. Cinny. Alright, bye, Cinny. Sure. Yep, eat your Cassib. Bonk. Big gunk shot's gonna hurt. Ouch. Oh, I don't poison. Thank you. Thank you for connecting on the heat waves. Worlds is at the end of August. My favorite Pokemon is Psyduck. Say aye. Yeah, heck. Gambit Fox. How do we get out of this one? It's a pretty easy Sucker Punch Psyshock. Picked Weather Ball, right? I sure didn't. Favorite Mana Skill villain, huh? That's an interesting one. Not the biggest villain fan. I think we got this game. If I had Weather Ball there, this is much cleaner. But I did not, because I'm bad. Your girlfriend calls him the stupid duck. That's a red flag. I'm sorry. You know, I hate to be the one to tell you this. I like that its Togekiss is my favorite, and of course Bulbasaur, when your profile picture is the Togekiss. So I feel like, isn't that more Bulbasaur is my favorite, and of course Togekiss? Alright, good games, opponent. Good games, a Silver Wolf. All right, so we're 3-0. How long have we been live? 2 hours? 2.5 hours? And more than Sylveon than Mew. That's a nice mix. I think of Mr. Rhyme right now. He's broken, obviously. In the most humble way possible, I'm almost always in the 3-0 gang. It is what happens after that becomes the problem. To know in what? That's sort of a $1 million question. Thank you for following Hiko. I saw you just did. And Jam, thank you for the 3-watch streak. Oh, true. How would I do that? Is there a way to get that exact number of VP? I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You guys wanna watch the GCF VOD? I've been playing competitive Pokemon since Sword and Shield. The second Scarlet and Violet season was the first time I started taking it seriously. Well then, thank you for subscribing. Here you guys go. Here is... What was your first tournament? That's awesome to hear. That is exactly what we were going for. I am alive on both, yes. Can you guys hear this?
Take out a slot there and try to determine it. You can also just attack the Rhyperior as well. Torkoal is at basically 50% anyways, so with the Rhyperior being this low and the Torkoal being that low, just attacking with your Life Orb Scrafty as well is not a bad choice either. That close combat we saw in Game 1 did so much damage to the Torkoal as well, but we're going to see here the Torkoal come back in, set up that Sun, and the Mega Evolution from the Electros.
The Mega Evolution from Electron finally gets the Mega, it also gets the first that the Tristan has ended, but you see a potential fake out play into that Electros here. No fake out, it's going to be a straight Thunderbolt into that Scrappy here. Scrappy's going to be able to stand out pretty well. Psychic goes on the end, Electron goes pretty significant damage, about 36% and getting special defense. Rock. Is this going to be followed up by a close combat? They're going to split damage to go for that close combat into that Torkoal, and that Life Orb paying dividend there.
I'm running to the bathroom. We're back.
Down to 1 HP. Like you said before, Torkoal is known for its defense, but when you stack things, damage with things like Life Orb on certain Pokemon, it's still going to be a lot of damage. So, pretty effective turn on the end of Brandon, just getting on his damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And Fargraph here, not clicking Trick Room actually allows this Electros to get off maybe one more attack before it's knocked out by a Psychic at that -1 special defense or a close combat from the Scrafty. But because Scrafty did take those drops from the close combat on the special defense and defensive side, this Electros is actually most likely able to get a knockout in the side, but actually chooses to target the Fargraph instead.
Yeah, targeting that Fargraph. Fargraph is going to eat that Citrus Berry, bringing it back about 67%. Close combat is going to go into that Torkoal again, going to faint and get rid of it. I think now this Camerupt is in a very, very good position in the backs. Got rid of one of the slower Pokemon, so Camerupt can take advantage of that Trick Room here. And as you do see that Trick Room go up, so now the twisted dimensions have been twisted, and I think Brandon is in a very advantageous position due to that Camerupt being the slowest Pokemon. Well, now the fastest Pokemon on the field, potentially.
And with Basculegion in the back of this Rhyperior is most definitely in Aqua Jet range, even with the Sun up, is going to be 4 times weak to that adaptability Aqua Jet as well. Even if that comes down, Electros as well, I believe, will be just taking too much chip. We saw the Thunderbolt not even bring the Fargraph down. It barely brought it below Citrus Berry, so definitely able to eat another one of those. Not going to be able to eat a combination of attacks from both the Rhyperior and the Electros, but your hope here is that you can knock out Fergraf and Scrafty, hoping that the -2 defense from that close combat is enough to maybe combine with a Rock Slide and a Thunderbolt into this Fergraf. Getting a lucky flinch on the Fergraf is maybe your way back in the game, as we do see. The Rock Slide, yeah, it gets the knockout on Scrafty, but now the big turn is now you need to get the flinch on the Fergraf to continue this turn and get Electros a KO. But the Life Orb is chipping down the Rhyperior as well.
The Psychic does throw off. It's going to KO this Rhyperior. Electros is going to be the last remaining Pokemon on the field here. But does Electros get a boost here from Thunderbolt? Let's see what this does. This does enough to give it the boost, but like I said, it's one Pokemon against 3. I don't think Electros has been all the threats on the end of Brandon. Like you mentioned, that Basket Legion, threatening last respects, the camera being able to move first with those heat waves here, definitely in the sun, it's going to definitely knock out Electros along with it. So I think the positioning was rough for Weedle, definitely early on. Not being able to trade damage effectively, like having that Torkoal, having the force to switch out, having that Rhyperior, having the force to switch out within turns where you kind of want to take off damage, but you can't because of the oppressive Pokemon on the end of Brandon makes it just so difficult. So I think Brandon utilized the trick returns really well. Being able to pivot and bring that Scrappy in mid-game was really crucial as well. I definitely put the tides on the end of Brandon's end, and I really do like the positioning this game on Brandon.
Yeah, especially recognizing how strong Camerupt was, and again, seeing that speed tier where it's sandwiched in between the Rhyperior and the Torkoal, and using that fact to just set up Camerupt for a success as Brandon takes the win against Weedle 2-0 in this round number 3 of the Grand Champions Festival Encore.
Yeah, that was a pretty different set that we usually see, right? We usually see a lot of meta, high meta strong teams, and it's good to just showcase players having that intuition of using what they like, and doesn't have to be your Charizard or your Blastoise team. It could be a lot different than that, but I definitely did like the fact that how good Camerupt was looking in Trick Room. I will say Camerupt was kind of fire in Trick Room.
Yeah, I think, fire moves just are good when you put them in Sun and you throw Help Me Hand on them as well. Like, just boosting up, again, using those multipliers to really amplify the damage. We saw the Helping Hand in the game. We saw the Helping Hand from the Torkoal set up the Camerupt as well. On top of that, you have the Sheer Force on the ability, on the moves boost as well. It just does so much damage, and yeah, it's maybe not as versatile as Charizard, where it has, that speed and that bulk, but if you can enable it in Trick Room, which I think Brandon did a great job of, you get some scary turns like this where you're just able to throw off Heat Waves. Maybe not so much in this matchup with Earth Power. This camera also run Ancient Power. You just kind of hit everything for really hard damage. You just trade really well.
Yeah, I think Camerupt is a very good Pokemon currently in the meta right now, especially with its move pool that it has, right? Ancient Power to hit those Charizards, Earth Power to hit potential King Gambits and or Heat Waves. It just has a pretty good move pool, and that Sheer Force ability, it just makes it just even better. Like, if it's not 2-hit KOing, it's OHKOing. You know what I mean? And that's what makes Camerupt really good, especially in Trick Room. And I think that certain players will probably be adopting Trick Room teams going into the World Champions, because I think that a lot of players are just prepped for your standard, Charizard, Floette kind of stuff, and when you play against Trick Room, it's just like, I mean, you have probably like a tail room aspect to your team, but Hard Trick Room is one of those teams. It's like, if you could get it going and you feel good with it in the meta, it's pretty terrifying to play against. I could speak for myself. I do not want to see Trick Room teams half the time. I just don't want to play it, because once they get the ball rolling, that's it.
Yeah. And it's a similar idea to Tailwind, right? Where you have a limited amount of turns to get something done, where you have the Tailwind turns to kind of, use your Pokemon to take advantage of that speed and do as much damage as possible. Same thing with Trick Room. It's just you're using slower Pokemon. You have the 5 turns of Trick Room, where you want to enable something like the Camerupt or like your Charizard to just do as much damage as possible. And I think, like you said, Camerupt is a great example of that. And Trick Room teams as well, right? Normally when you're playing the Charizard mirror, it comes down to Whimsicott, right? Oh, you're gonna get Encore, who's going to Tailwind, who's going to Moonblast, and things like that. So Fergraf as well, stopping priority is really nice. And then being able to set up Trick Room and never have to play the Tailwind mirror is one of the upsides to why people maybe want to play Trick Room as well.
Yeah, so we do have another match here, I believe. We just hopped in this game too. One Pokemon remaining with this small while against the King Gambit and Sylveon, but King Gambit's gonna go down here on the TDR here, and then the Sylveon just go for Hyper Voice. Yep, it's gonna be the Hyper Voice.
Hello, we have returned. I have used the restroom and we are back to play more Pokemon. Let's get the... Get the music back up. Let's play that funky music, as the kids say. What did I miss? Did you all behave? I hope so. If you didn't, yeah, what can you do? Sometimes you don't behave. Oh, hi, Chef Rich. Thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Let's just get another ranked game in here while we wait. Big chillin'. There's 2 matches still going. I'm gonna dim these lights a little. It's way better. Oh, did you get the gear, Dan? Give me the toes. What a name. Thank you for the follow. What a team. What a team. Of all the Pokemon teams, this is one of them. Mousefari. Little dabble, do you? It's good stuff, Dan. Hope you had fun. You gonna super fang me, dog? Is that your plan? Huh. You know? I think the honestly is gonna be good. I'm not a big movie guy, honestly. I have followed it very little. Reflecting there was, like, objectively right. I don't know why I didn't. Got a little greedy. I think we're probably okay. Just work. I'm a busy guy. You know, running a YouTube channel and being a lawyer is a lot of work? I did. Now. I didn't. Nobody told me. like Star Trek. That's a movie. In fact, it's many movies. Ooh, do I live this play rough on my arch? Not very well, but I do not die. Yes. Yes, Dan, you did in fact inform me. Seems relatively unlikely to me that they're going to double my Pelly. He says, as the helping hand, when they definitely don't need a helping hand to take this KO. If it's onto my arch. Ooh, Rock Slide. Fascinating. No way. Really? Oh, I'm cooked. How do I win from here? I think I have to just, like, attack, and to be like, you can't kill both, which I think is true. Just don't flinch our Caledon. What's your last piece? What the hell? Have to make a call. I think I got him. Yeah. That's your sash. Average Memer. Scarfanilla, Blazikenite, Marrow, Sar, Gambito, Basque. Alright, then we can get right back into our game against the Mega Blazerkin. with Rook Slide. Okay, so into this, I think it's a Grimmsnarl Arch Angle. I don't really want my Zard, I don't think, because they have their own way to overwrite the weather, which is not really the end of the world. But more importantly, they have both of their Megas outspeed and Rock Slide, and neither of them are super scared of Venu. So I think it is a pretty classic rain angle here. Beating the Gambit might be a little annoying without the Zard, but it's definitely manageable. Okay, so this is like a pretty obvious. It's like reflect bop the Bascule Legion here. I guess the Blaziken's the bigger threat because I can beat the Basque with my endgame Arch. Probably a big bop into my Grimmsnarl. Slow Basque. Whoa. I think this is still fine. I'm probably going for a big CC. Hey, Lorcy, how's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going, guys? How is it hanging? Are we having a good time? How has the weather been? I mean, it's a little tricky, that's for sure. I don't remember what move I clicked. Oh, I definitely clicked, Heavily Dragon Pulsed. You can all make fun of me when I activate, when I click, what's it called right now? But I think I clicked Dragon Pulse. Oh, yeah, we're good. Big crash. The only thing I really want to be cognizant of here is I need to be very careful about taking too much damage on my Arch, because I didn't bring another real way to beat their King Gambit, because I'm bad. But it's not super tricky. All right, what's coming in here? Gambit. Yep, there he is. The fella. Oh, that had to be a crit. Yeah, wow. With what we have here, I think it's probably just go back into the Grim. Yeah, and then we can get a little funky if we need to later. Nice. That worked out well. Good guy, Bask. MDGO Ferret, thank you for the follow. Pokemon Veteran CJ, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm trying to stream more. I really am. Things have just been so busy lately. But I think we should get a touch of a lull. A little bit of a lull. It says, so this thing is Scarf. What does this thing do? I'm like, this thing's actually super scary. It's gonna like freeze dry me or something. So Pelly in here. Yep, there's the freeze dry, but they don't have any other weather control, so I think that's fine. I hope it's fine. If it's not fine, then we lose. Big E-shot. Nice. Now Basculegion in. He said making a mistake. It's gonna lock Jet. Just to make sure the Vanillix targets where I want it to. But now what happens? So, like, Flash Cannon should remove the Vanillix. I guess the worst possible scenario is protect on the guy. Alright, that didn't happen. It was like protecting the guy, like, freeze dry, arch, freeze, arch. That probably lost me the game if it happened. But now they went into the Bask, which is why I free. Oh, and we lived anyway. Good job, Basculegion. With that one parting shot coming in clutch, and a +1 Flash Cannon should be good enough. Yeah, awesome. Game 1. GG. Good game, average memer 57. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know freeze dry can't freeze anymore. And it's freezing the name! What do you mean? Next you're gonna tell me you can't dry things anymore either. That's ridiculous. Okay, if I'm them, am I considering Mega Arrow after that game? No, because Mega Arrow is not happy with how I led. I think I just run it back. I could have Zard over Bask, because I was, like, pretty hosed by that Gambit. If I didn't get that one crit. I want Pelly, because I want to have a way to deal with the Vanillix. Maybe it's like this. I'm gonna give this a shot. Now this is interesting, because I don't know my calcs. Ooh. You boomed me. Me when I'm boomed. No, Serena's monograss. Hey, what about it says fighting? Just a little chip. No, the Pokemon Sarina has never been a grass and fighting type. There's the Rock Slide. Oh, probably a taunt here, yeah? Nope, just a drop kick. So much! Oh, they crit. Okay. Does Mega Charizard White get bulkier? I know we'll let it in set at the end of this. That's on purpose. Should have reflected. I clicked the reflecty button. Yeah, because we're doing this. Oh, that was so stupid, Jacob. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Rock Slide. Yeah. Alright, give me. What did they lead that broke my brain so much? Oh, I was way too scared of the Vanillix. That's what happened. I don't think this was a particularly bad matchup. A particularly bad lead. I don't want the Zard. I've changed my mind. Now that's interesting. What do you got? Rock Slide, Dueling Beat, Tailwind, Wide Guard? Minecraft Villager sound. Huh. I don't think this turn can go too bad. I guess if they like swap the arrow for no one mega'd and no one protected. Fascinating. Big Rock Slide. He's gonna double slide. Huh. Is that a timeout? I posted it earlier. I'll, like, tweet it or something. Oh, hold on. I can talk to you about that in just a little bit. I'm just sitting here because my opponent is reporting an issue with the thing, and I got distracted trying to resolve it. No, I don't vape. They're asking me to forfeit the match and just play it again. All right. The judge is telling us to do the same leads, which I don't love. Because that's not really how this is supposed to. That's not really how this works. But you know, whatever is what it is. Yeah, so this is the real game 3 because we had an issue with our opponent, our opponent's internet, it seems. Interesting. Double interesting. Does Mega Dragal have any use? Some people use it. It's not a top-tier Pokemon or Pokemon I'd recommend for somebody whose goal is to win as many games as possible. But if you like Mega Dragalge, you can win a few games with it. That's how I could think of Mega Dragalge. Not falling for it twice, bucko. Let's break the sash. Go for a little violence. Bum. Big CC. I should eat a +1 CC to High Reflect, though. Me when I lie. Me when I make things up. Good job living that, Grimmy. Serena stayed in, huh? Not what I expected. Taunt Pelly. Interesting. Am I cooked? I need to think. I don't think I'm cooked. But, like, I might be. You're timid. It's only freeze dry. I'm behind a light screen. I might be faster, too. Nope. Nice. Scary. Oh, I still lose, though, don't I? Like, I still super duper lose. It is up. Check the live tab on YouTube. I think the only way I win is if they miss target. No, they got me. They got me. Good game. If I just attacked with Grimmy, I would have won. Oh well. Yeah, because there's no reason to do that, actually, right? Because they never go... Like, they're never going to click Blizzard on that board, realistically. In an official event, I do win that game, to be clear. But it's just for fun. So whatever. We're gonna play one more, just finish up Swiss, and then that's gonna be the end of the stream. So we got one more set. Okay, MTGO Ferret, what are you talking about? Show me the damage calc you are referring to that is confusing you. Oh yeah, let's keep going. MTGO Ferret, because what you are saying is wrong, so you must be missing something. So show me what you were talking about. Show me the calc you were doing. No, don't describe it to me. Show me the damage calculation. Show me the mathematical formula that the simulation you did that's telling you that what happened is what happened. Like, I don't want a qualitative description. Better look at the numbers. Ooh, I got a headache. Woof. Woof. And Jan's, once again, the tournament is on the live tab as a VOD, day 1 and day 2. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not asking you to show me the damage calculator you're using. I'm asking you to copy and paste the calc. Copy and paste the calc you were doing. Also, this is a bad calculator. Here is the damage calculator you should be using. Don't use that Game 8 nonsense. This is by far... Wait. Did it just stop me from posting a link? No, it didn't. Patrick, I saw you yesterday in the chat yelling about Mousehold 2. You are the world's #1 Mousehold enjoyer, so it seems. I'm getting a headache. Not on the Twitch, on the YouTube. Go on my YouTube channel, click under live. The VOD's there. I don't put it on Twitch because Twitch is really weird about hosting video. Ugh. What is this? Oh, it's the Discord server I just joined. Yes, Nerd of Now is correct. It is the best. It is the gold standard. Right, the code, sorry. There's the code, guys. All right. How many matches still going? 2 more matches. Oh, my head. My head is pounding, dude. Is everybody excited for the Venezuela thing this weekend? It's very. I think it is. Hitting the vaporizer. I'm hitting the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. I do not vape. I don't vape. I don't smoke. I'll drink every now and then. Not very often. Not the... Not the fucking... You guys see the name too, right? Smoking is so cool. Wish I smoked. No smoking. Mods. Smoking bad. What's your problem? Why do you hope I lose? Galar Weezing's allowed to smoke because it, like, cleans the air or some crap. I click the heat wave button. Gleam? The Razzle Dazzle? You tell him, Radish Farmer. In the mirror they seemed to be doing Zard Venu pretty consistently. Looking at the VOD from this weekend. Oh, Matt rounds up. Zeeb. Mudstill, Oranguru, Sableye, Archaludon, Gallade. Huh. You're welcome, MTGO Ferret. I hope this was helpful. Heatwave. Spirit Break. Burn didn't matter, obviously. Might Zard take a Rock Slide? Yeah, you can. My throat, it's chopped. Ooh, I'm gonna lose now. Because I wasn't paying attention. I guess in theory. No, yeah, game over. That is scarfed on the kitty cat, though. Alrighty, last tournament match of the night. Let's see what happens. Where'd it go? Whoop, there we go. I was gonna say, kids game, what a waste of time. I have fun. And if you keep being negative, I'm not gonna just sit around in the chat. Like, be so for real. Alright, GLHF opponent. Good luck in. I have no idea what Mudsdale does, but this one doesn't have Rock Slide, so my Zard is pretty safe. How do they hit Rock Slide? Or how do they hit Zard? Just with the Sableye stuff? That's interesting. Oh, wait, there's Gravity here. What is Gravity here for? Oh yeah, no, yeah, they can Gravity EQ. I mean, Radish Farmer, it is a kid's game. It is for children. That was the original intent of Pokemon. But that's okay. All right. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Mr. Wiggles. Bye-bye, Sableye. Bye-bye. So they get a Trick Room, but I have Weather Control for the rest of the game. The teeny. Just triple check. I'm not going to get boomed by something here. Yeah, the only way of getting rained up is gone. Okay. You're very welcome, not 084. That is the type of thing I want to hear. I want people to be able to say this was like their first event, they loved it, and whatever, and they'll pay more. You know, Tom Blues, I don't think that's how it works, but I'm not sure. And now we'll never know. So the last mon is Gallade, right? That's what we saw. All right, awesome. GG game 1. I mean, the average anyone would get curb stomped. If you throw them into something against someone who's like a professional or whatever, right? Like, you're not really saying anything there. That first lead gets kind of cooked by this. And then a Sashmon. Give it a shot. All right. Excuse me. Ugh, my nose. Excuse me again. Or don't. I mean, it's your call. They're thinking. They're thinking. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. You guys should all, everyone watching should become a member. So that I don't have to go to real work. Agree? Everybody agree? The Dale. I'm not really afraid of the Sableye. I guess that is the best thing they could have done. But even so... I'm just pushing the buttons, it's funny. This is Quiet Arch, I think. Yep, sure is. I don't. You get to remove my Bask or my Pelipper. Pick your poison. Who's going down? Probably the Bask. If I had to guess. Oh. Alright. Sure. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Do I think it's possible to reach Master Ball with Ditto? Yeah, it's not that hard to reach Master Ball. You could probably reach Master Ball with basically anything, as long as the team is somewhat competent. Like you can play like, you know, like just Pokemon that don't do anything or whatever. But I think especially like once we're like a week into the season, hitting Master Ball gets a lot easier. So yeah, I definitely you could hit Master Ball with whatever your heart desires, realistically. Oranguru the Anxious. He's so nervous. I like how he fans himself. That's funny. Sure, just get the double. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, because you're not going to live the wave crash here. Bye-bye, Oranguru. Oranguru. Bye-bye, Oranguru. I'm very happy with the... I finally, I bought a new router, instead of going for, a much more expensive internet plan, and it seems, knock on wood, to have fixed, most, if not all of our internet problems, because normally things, start to, kind of freak out. That isn't happening. It was very nice. Yeah, I'm pretty confident just doubling this arch again here. Like, I don't particularly care about the Mudsdale just yet. Like, if they EQ, they're Citrus, they're not going to pop my Basket Legion here. If they swap Sableye, it goes down, and then Zard cleans up because they can't fight with Over the Weather anymore. Bino has Sash. I don't think too much can go wrong here, save for, like, a triple protect. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm happy with this. All right, Sableye comes in. Beautiful. Now we just... I like to pop the Mudsdale first, because then I can just bring in Zard, Weather Ball, game over. I assume the Mudsdale lives one Jolly Wave Crash. So like, I think that both are going into the Mudsdale this turn. It might honestly live. But because it's Earthquake Heavy Slam, and they never got up Gravity, I am walling it with my Charizard. Whew, it's late. It's late for me, at least. I'm an old man. Oh, well, just kidding. Oh, 07. All right, everybody. So that's 4-1. Which should lock me for top cut. All right. So I think that's gonna be that. Let's... Who is this person?
Yeah, I got a shiny one with. Okay.
Let's raid... All right, so that being said, everybody, be the end of the stream for the night. I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube right now, so goodbye, YouTube. And let's find who we want to raid on Twitch. Is anybody I know live?